A special one-off occasion to bring you coverage of tonight. It's the final of the Europa League. It's Chelsea up against Arsenal.
Well, the long road from the start of the competition almost a year ago to the final is here. Both teams had the added advantage of if they win this competition, a Champions League place is available.
David Luiz. Number 3, Marcos Alonso. Number 7, N'Golo Kanté. Number 5, Jorginho. Number 12, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Number 22, Willian. And number 10, Eden Hazard.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Andreas Christensen plays with David Luiz in central defence. And the main striker today is the Argentinian Gonzalo Higuain. And this is the Arsenal starting 11. And you tend to know what you're going to get tactically from this team. High pressing.
Well, high pressing, high energy. I played this system at Arsenal many a year under George Graham. It doesn't half work when it works well. Sometimes you can just get exposed to the back, but they've got it down to a T, to be fair.
Kanté has lost the ball. Xhaka with it. Lucas Torreira now. Given away. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Kanté. Chelsea happy to pass the ball around and get it forward. N'Golo Kanté. This is Azpilicueta. Now Willian. And here now is Loftus-Cheek. Hazard! A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal, and they certainly have done. Well, let's see that one again. It's all about the contact, does everything right. He's not bothered where the goal is. He knows where it is. He gets a beautiful strike on it.
So underway once again. Chelsea with the lead in this match.
Number 10, Eden Hazard.
This is Ozil. Arsenal have given it away. This is Azpilicueta. Willian. N'Golo Kanté. By no means on his own here. Now here's Eden Hazard. Carrying a genuine threat here. Off the post and back in play. Just wanted to get it out of there.
If that went in, this game would have a very different complexion about it. But as it stands, still could go either way.
Kanté. It's with Gonzalo Higuain. And Higuain. Oh, he's knocking on the door. And the defender takes care of business. The ball with Marcos Alonso. Kanté now. It's a promising attack launched by Willian. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. It is to be a throw-in. Kanté now. Teamwork might be the key. And a throw-in it's going to be. Azpilicueta now. N'Golo Kanté. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there, and you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Lucas Torreira now. Mkhitaryan. Torreira. Lacazette. And Lacazette. Mkhitaryan. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. This is Ozil. Xhaka with it. Torreira. Lacazette here. And options in the centre. Xhaka might fancy it. Well, thumped clear. Now Lacazette. And doing the manoeuvring is Lacazette. Kolasinac. Lacazette. Had to come up with the ball, and did. This is Azpilicueta. Kanté. N'Golo Kanté. Chelsea couldn't maintain possession. Mkhitaryan. Xhaka with it. Arsenal succeeding in getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Azpilicueta now. Kanté now. It's with Willian. Jorginho. It's with Gonzalo Higuain. Eden Hazard. Kanté. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Manoeuvring his way forward. Well played in from the flank, but not to any great effect. Kolasinac. It's with Socrates. Ozil. This is Ozil. Mkhitaryan. And dribbling with it, but out of play. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Marcos Alonso. Jorginho. It's with Willian. Jorginho. And now Willian coming into it. And Willian whips it in. Not messing around with that clearance. Throw-ins given. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And it's Hazard's cross. Thundered clear. On the ball, Azpilicueta. Higuain. Will there be a tangible end product? And here now is Kanté. And it's gone in!
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Well, a second goal for them here.
Goal for Chelsea.
Lucas
Number 12,
Torreira now.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
This is Ozil. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Kanté now. Higuain. Now Willian. By no means on his own here. Loftus-Cheek. Well, great read there to intercept. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And not afraid to have a go from long range. Asking a lot to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. Now, Kolasinac. Here's Xhaka. Terrific block there. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Lucas Torreira now. All ball, no doubt about it. And he's been a bit unlucky. It'll be a throw-in. Torreira. Space and time for the cross. And Aubameyang in the centre. And the defender takes care of business. Jorginho. Eden Hazard. And it's with Maitland-Niles. Koscielny now. It's with Socrates. Maitland-Niles. Torreira. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. In full control of the ball here. Crossing possibilities. This is Loftus-Cheek. And cleared away. This is Ozil. Mkhitaryan. And fed forwards. And they could do damage. Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well.
Jorginho. Higuain. And showing fine vision. And now here's Eden Hazard. Kanté. Koscielny gets in the way. And it's gone behind for the corner. Now the execution of the corner. Given away by Chelsea. Now Kolasinac. Now with Aubameyang. Losing custody of it, Kanté. Jorginho. This is Loftus-Cheek. Azpilicueta now. It's with Gonzalo Higuain. And taken away from Hazard. Mkhitaryan. Arsenal succeeding in getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? Ozil. Lucas Torreira now. Mkhitaryan. Teammates could potentially join in. Well, let's see, does he mean business? And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. And Chelsea have given us away. Aubameyang moving through the gears. Is he going to punish them here? Jorginho. This is Ozil. Hazard. This is Loftus-Cheek. Eden Hazard. Kanté now. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And here now is Loftus-Cheek. And now Willian coming into it. Now Lacazette. Torreira. Mkhitaryan. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Here is Willian. Kanté now. Trailing as they... and attempting the through ball. And whipped into the box. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Read it superbly to take back possession. Granit Xhaka. Socrates. Kolasinac. It's with Socrates. Koscielny now. And dispossessed. Higuain! And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Granit Xhaka. And nothing wrong with that idea. Ozil. The cross is on. The tackle crisp and accurate. Well, can he make this move count? A poor cross, all things considered. Well, he didn't have it quite on the target, Lee.
Oh, it was a great opportunity. Sometimes you've got a choice, power or placement. He should have put his laces through it.
Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Xhaka. And Ozil. Will there be a tangible end product? Maitland-Niles. And clears his lines. Carrying a genuine threat here. And Lacazette. Thundered clear. Xhaka with it. Lucas Torreira now. And it's with Maitland-Niles. Now Lacazette. Ozil. And a goal!
Well, let's take a look at this replay. The difference between a good player and some of the best players is they don't need to take a touch. Gets his shot away, first time. Nothing else matters but concentrating on that ball.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. David Luiz. And he's lost out here, Mkhitaryan. Kanté. Jorginho. Higuain. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Excellent challenge. On the ball, Henrik Mkhitaryan. And it's with Maitland-Niles. Mkhitaryan. And the cross is very much on. Taking care of business defensively here. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Here's Xhaka. Maximum commitment, and he's given away the corner. So the corner played into the box. Well, thumped clear. It's with Willian. The effectiveness of the high press. Xhaka with it. Now Lacazette. And Ozil. Is he going to punish them here? Wonderful block. Corner kick given to Arsenal. Corner kick played in. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Played into the centre of the box. Could be up for grabs. Well, can he make this move count? Granit Xhaka. This is Ozil. Xhaka with it. Ozil. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Jorginho. Chelsea finding forward gears. Can they take advantage of this promising position? Loftus-Cheek! And in it goes!
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. This is Ozil. Lucas Torreira now. Given away by Mesut Ozil. It's with Marcos Alonso. He has teammates to play it to. An authoritative challenge. Lucas Torreira now. Now Lacazette. Arsenal succeeding in getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? Crossing possibilities. Lacazette is in the centre. Pumped clear. Xhaka. Will there be a tangible end product? And Lacazette. And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid.
Well, you can't come much closer to scoring than that.
This is Ozil. Jorginho.
The referee has indicated
and a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. Pass from Higuain, but not accurate. Here's Xhaka, and Ozil's just got to keep going. He truly was in a wonderful position, Lee, but he squandered the chance.
Well, he went for placement, he didn't go for power, and he's missed it.
It's with Marcos Alonso. Eden Hazard. Now Willian. Kanté. Well, fortune didn't favour him. Off the post and out of play.
Well, he's really unlucky. It was worth an effort, that's for sure.
Koscielny now. Now with Aubameyang. Xhaka with it. This is Ozil. On the ball, Henrik Mkhitaryan. Granit Xhaka, using his physical strength to shield it. Kanté. Fine pass from Gonzalo Higuain. Loftus-Cheek. And now Willian coming into it. Higuain. And now here's Eden Hazard. Well, it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent position from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
Now Kolasinac. Xhaka with it. Lucas Torreira now. Lacazette. Mkhitaryan. Hazard. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. The first half draws to a close in this UEFA Europa League final. And let's face it, Lee, this has been an utter mismatch.
Well, an A+ on one side and a D- on the other side. And surely something's got to change. Got a bit of pride to play for. Just remember that badge that you're wearing on your chest. Means a lot to the fans out there.
The quest for Europa League success, and the second half of this final is underway. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Lacazette here. Maitland-Niles. Well, you could see he was feeling the pressure, but gave it a go anyway. Not close, though.
Well, it was definitely worth the chance, just got the technique a little bit off.
It's with Socrates. And progress made by Ozil. Can he produce from here? Crossed accurately towards the far post. The keeper really had work to do after that header came in. Marks out of 10 for the save, Lee.
I'll give him an 8. No, 7.
Now with Aubameyang. He's protecting it effectively. Koscielny now. He's in control of the situation. Koscielny. Mkhitaryan. Maitland-Niles. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Well, just couldn't keep himself onside. Given away by Chelsea. Jorginho. It's with Gonzalo Higuain. Jorginho. And here now is Kanté. Can they cut up in the defence with a through ball? Great save following the close-range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
And Eden Hazard at the corner kick controls. Still possibilities. And here now is Loftus-Cheek. Marcos Alonso. Socrates. Mkhitaryan. Now Lacazette. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, I've got a word for that first half performance. Spectacular. He was absolutely brilliant. He's got his 2 goals. Let's see what he's got to offer in the second half.
Xhaka with it. Others to play it to. Well, great read there to intercept. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Jorginho. Now with Aubameyang. On the ball, Henrik Mkhitaryan. And using his strength to shield the ball. Here is Willian. Granit Xhaka. Well, he's opened up the defence here. It got away from Xhaka. Jorginho. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreeves.
Heavy blow to his upper thigh in that last tackle, but at the moment he's staying on the pitch. Keep an eye on him though.
Cheers, Jeff. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. And one thing he does know how to do is shield the ball. This is Loftus-Cheek. Eden Hazard. Willian waiting to pounce. And a goal kick is the outcome. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Now, Kolasinac. It is to be a throw-in. Koscielny. Kolasinac. Now, Kolasinac. Ozil. Lacazette. On the ball, Henrik Mkhitaryan. Ozil, and it's a quality pass. He has time to play it over. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. High pressing at its best. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. The ball with Marcos Alonso. This is Loftus-Cheek. Will there be a tangible end product? There's plenty of know-how in the ball-shielding department. Gonzalo Higuain waiting to pounce. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Loftus-Cheek. Willian. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers make, but that's really important. Look how close the striker gets.
So the corner played into the box. No-nonsense clearance. N'Golo Kanté. Now he must favour the cross. Carrying a genuine threat here. An example of a goalkeeper in top form here. Ozil. Mkhitaryan. Intelligent threaded pass here. Maitland-Niles. And clears his lines.
Substitution for Chelsea.
An Arsenal corner.
Number 12, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Coming onto the pitch, number 17, Matteo Kovacic.
Corner kick played over. And he's cleared his lines. And Ozil, will he play it in? Ozil. Mkhitaryan in the middle. Not messing around with that clearance. David Luiz. It's with Gonzalo Higuain. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Corner it is for Chelsea. Short corner favoured. And whipped into the box. And Leno was ready. He made a top save.
They pride themselves on keeping the ball out the net. Goalkeepers, he'd be very happy with that one.
He's driven in the corner. Well, clattered away. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Corner kick played in. Just over the crossbar with that header.
Oh, it's a perfect cross. It's a perfect position. And he just gets underneath it over the bar.
Torreira. On the ball, Henrik Mkhitaryan. Now Lacazette. Lucas Torreira now. Aubameyang. Now what can he do here? And cleared away. Now with Aubameyang. Torreira, keeping possession of the ball with authority. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Mateo Kovacic. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. And here now is Kanté. Oh, splendid stuff from Leno in goal.
Chelsea coming off the pitch.
A Chelsea corner.
Number 7, N'Golo Kanté, to be replaced by number 8, Ross Barkley.
Now the delivery. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Azpilicueta. Here's Kovacic. Christensen. Kovacic. And close to goal. The goalkeeper relatively untroubled.
Yeah, he's not going to let that one in, Derek.
This is Ozil. Ozil. Mkhitaryan. Going forward well, Aubameyang. Will there be a tangible end product? Ozil. Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Here's Kovacic. Barkley. He's given it away. Tremendous control from Alexandre Lacazette as others try to make their way up there. Now Lacazette. And Lacazette. And Lacazette this time. And it's gone just narrowly widely.
Well, not his laces, it's the inside of his foot, Derek. It's a decent effort.
The ball with David Luiz. Jorginho. Barkley. Given away by Chelsea. Kolasinac. Now Lacazette. Jorginho. Mateo Kovacic. Kovacic seducing with his passing. Well, it all counts for naught. So 20 minutes to go. And Higuain. And Chelsea win the corner. Played into the centre of the box. And the defender takes care of business. Options around him. Brilliant save by Bernd Leno.
Oh, it's fabulous, it really is. Position, everything right there.
Ozil. Now Lacazette. Mkhitaryan. Lucas Torreira now. Well, he's lost it. Barkley. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. Was it the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? If so, he's off. Well, you cannot put in an illegal challenge under those circumstances. Red card it is.
Well, he didn't even look for it, did he? He didn't wait for the referee. He knew it was coming. Off he goes.
Substitution time it is.
Coming onto the pitch, number 12, Stefan Lichtstein.
And the attempt by Willian. And the free kick not far off at all.
Technique. Just look at this technique. And he's inches over.
Torreira. Mkhitaryan. Lacazette. Now Lacazette. Now with Aubameyang. He's protecting it well. On the ball, Henrik Mkhitaryan. Arsenal's free kick here. That could well be his final warning. He's got to tread carefully from here on in.
Well, he has, yeah, but it's quite easy for the referees to throw yellow cards around willy-nilly, but not on this occasion.
And fired from the flank into the area. And you need your defender to take charge. And using his strength to shield the ball. Using his physical strength to shield it. Mkhitaryan. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Higuain. Kovacic. Blocked by Koscielny. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Now Lacazette. Now Kolasinac. Lacazette. Taking care of business defensively here. Venturing forward, Mkhitaryan. Torreira. Maitland-Niles. He's just a thorough reader of the game. And there we saw it. Throw-ins given. Marcos Alonso. Here's Kovacic. And can he make this move count? And now Aubameyang. And the danger cleared. So a throw-in to Chelsea. It's with Marcos Alonso. Jorginho. Mateo Kovacic. It's with Willian. And Barkley. Now, what can he do here? And Leno was ready. He made a top save.
They pride themselves on keeping the ball out the net. Goalkeepers, he'd be very happy with that one.
Now Higuain getting deep into opposition territory. Here is Willian. Others to play it to. Kovacic. Is he going to punish them here? And in it goes! Once upon a time, the officials would have to make a best guess, but now technology, Lee, clears it up for everyone.
Well, absolutely. I need to get one of those referees' watches so I can see it's over the line, but we can see there, clearly over the line. Good decision from the referee.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Koscielny now. Strong play here on the shielding front. Now Lacazette. Now with Aubameyang. And that's bullish attacking play from Aubameyang as he waits for the cavalry. And cleared away. On the ball, Henrik Mkhitaryan. Koscielny now. Untidy with the ball, Lichtsteiner. And it's with Maitland-Niles. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Maitland-Niles. Will there be a tangible end product? Well, that cross was more than acceptable, but they couldn't fire it home. Mateo Kovacic. Just been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Well, Chelsea tonight, the creativity has been absolutely superb. The imagination, the delivery, the execution, a real top-draw performance. Chance after chance, a real joy to watch.
Now, Lacazette. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And whipped into the box. Clattered away. Jorginho. It's with Willian. Well, let's see what he has in store for them. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Lacazette. Now with Aubameyang. Targets available, cross comes in. Thumped clear. On the ball, Henrik Mkhitaryan. Has plenty of know-how in the ball shielding department. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. They've given it away. Barkley. Chelsea happy to pass the ball around and get it forward. He's protecting it well. Higuain in the centre. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
It's with Marcos Alonso. By no means on his own here. Well, can he make this move count?
Please give a round of applause for today's man of the match.
And he's done well to tip it over the bar.
Loftus-Cheek.
And that's a corner. Now the delivery. Kovacic. The cross is on. A bit scruffy with the ball, Kovacic. Kovacic. And the defender takes care of business. On the ball, Henrik Mkhitaryan. And it's with Maitland-Niles. Mkhitaryan. Lacazette. Now with Aubameyang. I must say, no shortage of space. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes.
Added time.
And dispossessed. And it's with David Luiz now. It's with Willian. This is Azpilicueta. Now Willian, strength and control, a big part of his game. Jorginho. Mateo Kovacic. Jorginho. This is Azpilicueta. Space and time for the cross. It'll be a corner. So the corner played into the box. Not messing around with that clearance. Kovacic. Is he going to punish them here? Barkley. The ball with Ross Barkley. Crossing possibilities. Couldn't keep possession, Barkley. Carrying a genuine threat here. Clattered away. Corner coming up. And firing it into the area. Let's see what he has in store for them. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. On the ball, Henrik Mkhitaryan. Kolasinac. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, using his physical strength to shield it. Torreira. Mkhitaryan. Now with Aubameyang. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Jorginho. And for a counter to succeed, it has to happen And there's the whistle! This UEFA Europa League final has been decided. Disappointment on one side, but sheer jubilation on the other. And my goodness, Lee, they deserve it.
Absolutely deserve it. They were running the clock down at the end. The referee obliged and blew his whistle. Quite rightly so. They're now on the halfway line celebrating with all their teammates. I'm pretty sure all the subs, etc. will come running on as well. A great, great night for this football club.
It's a party to last throughout the year, I should think. They're very happy to be celebrating good times in the Europa League. And now the trophy awaits them.
Well, all those months of hard training sessions, pre-season training, you kind of look forward to get yourself through those sessions, and they'll be looking forward at moments like this. And they've finally got their hands on this fantastic, magnificent trophy.
This is what they've wanted. Now it's in their possession. The winners of the UEFA Europa League.
Long celebrations into the night. I'm pretty sure, Derek, it's going to go on and on.
Yeah, I think they have every intention of making this last as long as possible. One more trophy left, why not? Yes.
Well, this is the moment I love, sharing it with the fans. The ticker tape's coming down, the families in the stand, giving them all a wave. Well, they've travelled all over Europe watching this team. Now they get to share in this moment. Fantastic.
Well, it took fire as well as ice on the pitch. And pictures now to be captured for eternity. What an experience, Lee.
It is, yeah. Get yourself on the front row. That's what my mum always said. You're in the photographs right next to that trophy.
The Europa League winners. And here now is Loftus-Cheek. Hazard! A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal, and they certainly have done.
And here now is Kanté, and it's gone in! And dispossessed. Higuain! And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. Ozil, and a goal! Can they take advantage of this? Loftus-Cheek, and in it goes! They're going to punish them here, and in it goes!